So somebody got to tell the doc that, you know, for the insult of going from 100 milligrams to 150, I allocated Father a few things. Boom, they became hell. But when she told me about a 400, I was like, fuck. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, because I know it works out in a good way, higher the recompense. I was like, how's this gonna? I'm taking it. It's bullshit. But the fact of the matter is, if I run away from Ontario, never take my meds, I've saved my life. Therefore, I lose it. If I bear my cross, right, for Yahshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and Jehovah God, and I bear my cross, and I said, okay, well, let's not run anywhere. Let's see how this manifests, right? Because the calculation on the milligrams, the calculation of the substance in the syrup, the calculations of the herbs, whether eaten or taking supplements, is a lot higher than 700%. But I don't know how to calculate that. So I'm just sticking with the needles. That it offends me. It greatly offends me for me to know my mother knows something about herbs, and she chose to put me in a hospital to cut off my waters for a fucking Amalek cracker. That's not Dan. Fuck, thank you. But when it's all said and done, it's all good. Right? Because I don't believe white people are crackers. I believe white people are fornicators. If they are crackers, I'll be dead. I'll be cracked to the whip or I'll be dead. White people are fornicators. Hebrews chapter 11. Hebrews chapter 12. Ain't no one as profane as Esau. Look at it. You rule the world, you turn on faggots around the world saying, hey, yo. You know? I know God said what he said about them, but it's not my problem. It's not my problem. I got to read the Bible for the sake of my seeds. That's in the Bible too, eh? You know the seeds things in the Bible too? So we don't need to hoot and holler on a bunch of walking corpses. Amalek says it themselves. There's a value of the dead. That's not my problem. God ain't talking to you fuckers. You know? And that's according to your bands, where his table's made a snare. Anybody watching Nathaniel for the last 20 years has watched him change up that doctrine over and over and over with information from what's the latest on a lawyer. Trust me, I know my fire is hot. Right? But you wouldn't believe how much more gratifying it is to know, hey, take the needle and let it amplify on them. Show them in power. Stop the long argument. Don't make fun of them. Yeah. I don't hate you. God hates you. I don't love you, but I don't hate you. It's a Bible thing. So I'm listening to Moses. You know, cursed is he who say they can't make it, even though they're hated. Who cares?